With 5 experienced register operators and a stats table staffed by experts, everything's set to release the volunteers for, first, a full systems check.
All right, shoppers, starting in 3, 2, 1, go for the run-through.
I felt a little moment of pride that we just opened our first business and we've got all these customers.
The guys are starting with a trial run to make sure their newly built store can cope, which at first it can.
And your total comes to $9.
But 10 minutes later, the lines have become unrealistically long.
We're already seeing some problems with our experimental design because our entire customer base ended up in long lines, and that's not realistically like what we would have in a store. So we're going to have to figure out some way of pacing things a little bit to get lines that are more realistically sized to what you would see in a supermarket.
Yep, with just too many shoppers all at once, their commercial space can't cope. So the guys kick out their customers and reset.
All right, shoppers, commence entering the store.
This time with 25% fewer people,
There's a special on Jamie beans on aisle 4.
which soon results in queues that are much more realistic,
Jamie, this is working beautifully.
meaning that the testing can shortly begin.
We have done countless destructive stories over the years, but I also love myths like this one. I mean, I think when we do something like this, we might make the world a slightly better place by improving people's shopping experience. That's cool. That doesn't mean there can't be any destruction like this.
Cleanup on aisle 5.
The Mythbusters have helped drivers save dollars
The dimpled car, 29.65 miles to the gallon.
and revealed ways to save lives.
It's going down. Oh, boy.
In fact, they've always armed viewers with important information.
Did you know what was lurking in your basement?
But at an apocalyptic warehouse, let's hope this myth's strange stats aren't ever needed.
So where do we stand? Well, so far it still looks like Axe is edging out Gun as a method for dispatching zombies. However, our testing scenario where zombies are coming from all sides, that is genuinely like the worst possible case scenario under which you could encounter zombies. In movies, it's much more likely that they're like trying to get in and they get through something, like a breach or a doorway. So that is the scenario we're gonna set up next.
It may sound like an oxymoron, but the guys are trying to up the realism of their zombie methodology.
Nice.
To do that, they're ditching the circle surround test and going instead with the classic fence breach.
Keep out!
The question is, will the axe still be the winning weapon?
Three, 2, 1.
Like film folklore, the undead start by coming through one by one.
This is working great.
But what Adam doesn't know is that Jamie's about to release the zombies en masse.
Breach the fence.
Oh, no!
With walkers now pouring forward,
A living wall!
Adam's swing frequency has to rapidly rise, which causes him to get fatigued fast. So much so that the power of his swing starts to fall below the kill threshold.
Adam is about exhausted, and he's slowly losing the battle.